What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And in today's video I'm going to be ranking every single episode of Motherland Fort Salem episode or season 1. So if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to like and subscribe, as it does help a lot. And yeah, let's jump right into this. So I couldn't find the episode art online, so I just went with just basic. It's just episode 1, and then I'll just tell you the episode name and then all that stuff as we go along. Okay, so all of these episodes are really good, so I'm just gonna put like 2 episodes in each tier, but for reference, I enjoy all of these episodes really a lot, which is why I really enjoyed this show a lot, because I think that they really just don't have a bad episode. But yeah, with that being said, I think that I wouldn't say the worst, but the least good episode in season 1 would be episode 4, Hail Beltane. Now this in this episode, there really isn't too much going on. We're dealing with the aftermath of the cliffhanger from the last episode where Porter dies and Rael tries to save him. And well, they've handled that aftermath well. We get some nice tense moments with Scylla as she's about to get found out in her necro class. I think that was pretty good. Also, I think that Rael also questioning Scylla was also pretty good. It's just that I don't think that Beltane was done well. I would say in this season, so that's why it comes in at the bottom of the list, because it's Beltane. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, it's still a very good episode. It's just because the season's so good, it comes in at in last place. Okay, so coming in 9th place for me is going to be episode 2, My Witches. Now this is an episode where it's pretty much filler. There's not much action in it, and most of it is just for furthering the plot forward. There are some reveals, which I think is pretty good, like at the end where Scylla is revealed to be the Spree. I think that was a really good reveal. Wait, no, just kidding. That was that was in episode 1, but it got revealed that she was tasked to bring Rael into the Spree. That was revealed in this episode. So yeah, not that good. I mean, it's not as good as the episode 1 reveal, but it's still a decent reveal, I suppose. Now, we actually, or I thought that we were actually going to get some action there at the end, but apparently, the Spree attack was just a prank, so that's, yeah, that's weird. But yeah, I feel like this episode is good for, furthering Scylla's character, but not much else happens. They're just going through, basic training, and they get to go to Salem for, one day, but yeah, other than that, not really, not that much happens in this episode, which is why it's going to come lower on this list, even though it is still a very good episode, and it's still interesting, even if not that much action happens in it. Now, ranking all of these other ones is tough, because, they're so close together, and they're also, so, just, really good episodes. I don't know what to say. Can I put all of them at first place? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, you know what? I will put, I'll put, you know what? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I'll put Mother Mycelium at, in 8th place, I think this is, even though, it's still a really good episode. So yeah, in this episode, we get the amazing scene where Rael gets taken to where they're holding Scylla, and they have that amazing exchange, and Rael doesn't yet know that Scylla is a part of the Spree, and Scylla's just trying to say anything that'll make her still think good about her. I think that the plot line with Kalita, getting sick was done pretty well, and it showcased Rael's powers a lot. And like I don't know, there's just like I only have good things to say about this episode. It's just a shame that it has to come in eighth place. I think it really doesn't have that much action in it, which which is usually a like might be a good thing, but you always want to blend the action with the drama in these like shows. So because it's like lacking on the action side a little bit, I suppose I'll knock up, like I'll put it lower. I don't know. We also see Rael touch mycelium, which was a great moment and set up so much later on. So yeah, that was good. I don't know. I just gotta like someone has to be in the spot, okay? Someone has to be in this spot. Okay, I'm at number 6. I'm gonna put episode 6. Up is down. I like this episode a lot. It deals with the aftermath of the wedding. Of the Bellwether season episode, and I feel like it dealt with the aftermath nicely, and clears up some stuff from like the cliffhangers that the previous episode like left off on. But like that's basically the problem with this episode is that it's mostly just dealing with the aftermath. It doesn't really introduce some new things. It's just showing like how Abigail is dealing after Charbel's death, and how Rael is dealing after Scylla like disappeared. So I mean, yeah, and also I mean we see Rael go to the lighthouse, which was a good moment or a great moment there. And yeah, like really nothing negative like to say about it. I think that it shows the like people dealing with grief in different ways really nicely. So yeah, nothing really bad to say about it. Just again, someone has to be here. Like, I'm sorry, but someone's gotta be here. Okay, so number 6, I'm gonna put. Yeah, I'll put City Drop. Episode 8. No, I don't know. Actually, oh god, this is like really hard. What the hell? Oh, why do I want to do this? Why do I want to do this video? Okay, no, I'll do a Biddy's life. Yeah, sure, I'll do a Biddy's life. So in this episode, we actually see like, and we get explained like how Alder's like immortality in a sort of way actually works. Hence the title of the episode, A Biddy's Life. We also get that cliffhanger with Porter jumping off, and killing himself, not by his own choice, but because he was compelled to. So, yeah, that was also a really, really good cliffhanger. And I actually feel like they handled the Beltane stuff better in this episode than they did in the last episode. So that's like, yeah, and like the next episode is actually named after Beltane. So that's yeah, odd. But yeah, I like again, great things to say about this episode. It's just like, someone has to be here. Okay, I'll put episode 1 at number 5. Like this will always be like a special episode to me because it's the one that started it all. Now I always say that you shouldn't put the one that started it all at your number 1 spot because obviously like episodes after it can be better than it and can improve on it, but I feel like this was a great introduction to the series and it sets up everything perfectly. We get like just the amount of everything like we get mostly with basic training, but we also get a little bit like we get a tease of the spree at the start. And we get to know our 3 witches in this episode, which is also really good, and also like I think yeah, it starts Rael and Scylla's relationship as well as it reveals that Scylla is part of the spree in this episode, in episode 1. So yeah, I feel like overall a really, really, really good episode, and yeah, it comes at number 5 because this season's just so good and the series is so good. Okay. Yeah, I'll put City Drop right here. Yeah, I don't know, like City Drop was an episode that I feel like it ended really well. I also feel like it started pretty good with Rael actually finding out that like that Tally was the one who like turned Scylla in, and Rael slowly coming to the realization that Scylla is actually part of the spree. I feel like that was done really well. Also, I liked everything in City Drop. I liked how, the spree, or, we later find out Camarilla attacks affected Abigail, and also, how like Scylla's disappearance affects Rael, and like the whole dynamic between the three as we see this like friendship that's been building up like throughout the whole season just suddenly fracture, but obviously it comes back together at the end. Also, someone dies in this episode, which I feel like was really shocking. Also, the fact that like the cadets were actually put in was a really shocking reveal there. Like put into like active duty was really shocking. So yeah, it comes in at number 4. Okay, number 3, I'll put episode 10. I think that this was a really good finale as we see our first look of what is like probably going to be the main villains of the whole series, as I think they're shifting away from the spree in the finale of season 2 and shifting more to the Camarilla, because the leader of the spree didn't get executed in as I'm recording it, today's episode. So yeah, we got like our first proper look at the Camarilla. Also, Rael dies, Abigail dies, and then they get brought back to life by the mycelium. I think that was a great moment, and also like when you see the explosion, you like really even don't know what's happening, and then you see later on that they're still alive. What the hell? Yeah, so I feel like this was a great conclusion. It like tied nicely all of the plot points together. And yeah, it comes in at number 3 for me. Okay, now this is like hard. This is really hard. I'm gonna put episode 9 at number 2. So let's see. Yeah, so episode 9 is called Coop, and this is the episode where Alder gets questioned for her actions, and then she puppets the president. And I feel like that whole scene with Alder puppeting the president just brings this episode up so much higher, because it was just an outstanding moment with a lot of tension. Also, Anacostia finding out was, I feel like, really, really good. And then yeah, so also this was where we see Scylla and Rael's final moments together in this season, which I feel like was also really well done. And overall, yeah, this episode just had so many high points that it had to be in the top 2. But coming in at number 1 for me is going to be episode 5, Bellwether Season. So first of all, I'm going to start at the end, the cliffhanger, where Scylla's gone. And yeah, that was just amazing. And then also, they go to the wedding, right? They go to the wedding, and then we see Scylla sneak her way in because she needs to. And we get some great moments between Scylla and Rael at the wedding, as well as, we see, it's believable how Scylla was able to get in because, she's part of the spree and all that. And I feel like, the Abigail and Petra Bellwether scene, where they were fighting the later revealed Camarilla, was pretty good. Also, the fact that they've been we figure out this later, but the fact that they stole her vocal cords, Charvel's vocal cords, paid off immensely in the following even season or so. So yeah, it just set up stuff in this episode, and all the moments were super well done. So yeah, episode 5 is going to be number 1 for me. So anyways, that is going to do for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you guys did, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Too easy!